Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing the long-awaited room tour. The first thing you'll notice about my room is I no longer have any posters on here or on the back, which I think makes it look a lot neater. So when you come to this side of my door, you can see the very full coat hanger thing. So I have my Phantom hoodie on here, which we got when we went to see Phantom of the Opera on the West End, which was the best day ever, and dressing gowns and just a load of different coats and stuff, and it's very full, obviously. So up here I have this, what we're calling it, picture frame collage thing from when I was in my high school. So because of COVID we left in 2020, so we left halfway through the year. We didn't do our GCSEs, and we didn't get a prom or an end of year assembly except the one that we organised ourselves. So every year they give students this collage of everything they've been involved in. So this is DV, this is one of the school trips, this is the first school trip we went on when we joined in year 8, but I think it was in year 9. This is a production that we did. I'm really upset that they didn't put Romeo and Juliet on there because I was the stage manager for that and I was quite a big role. And I also played various parts in it as well. So did my sister, who actually had the opening lines, which she's very proud of. So up here is, I think it's the same trip as this, but this is when we went on a walk in our form group. So I actually really like this. A lot of people threw theirs away, which I don't see why they did that, because it's like, what's the point in keeping it then? Like, what's the point in bringing it home if you're just going to throw it away? When you move this way, you get my bookshelf. So at the top here, I just have this picture frame, which you'll see various, like, this kind of like aesthetic around my room. And then I just have this hanging plant, which is fake because I can't keep real plants alive. So if you see any plant in my room, it's fake. So I have this hanging down. On this shelf, these little ballerinas were in my old room. I think they're really cute and they definitely match the aesthetic of this room, which is why I kept them. So here I just have some books. Most of these I haven't read yet because I've only just properly gotten into reading. Then on top of them I have this mask. So when we went to see Phantom of the Opera, my grandma and my aunt from my dad's side came and surprised us, which we weren't expecting. And the plan was that they were going to come into this coffee shop that we were in. They were going to come into the coffee shop wearing these masks, but they chickened out last minute, so they just gave them to us instead. And I think they're really beautiful. Like, I actually think they're really nice. They're really well made as well. Like, they're not just well, they are plastic, but like they're really strong, if you get what I mean. Anyway, I think they're really nice. But if you know Phantom of the Opera, you know why they would be wearing masks. So the next thing on my shelf is this mug. I don't actually use it, I just think it's really cute, but if I were to use it, the design of it makes the drink that I'm having in the shape of a heart, which I think is really cute, but I just keep it on there for decoration because I don't use it because it doesn't actually hold a lot. Well, it barely holds anything. Next I have this candle. If you ever see a candle in my room, it will be made into wax melts because 1, that's my favourite thing to do, and 2, we're not allowed candles in the house, so we have a wax melter thing, which is electric instead of fire. So this is my favourite scent. I love anything vanilla. So this is vanilla frosting, which smells really nice, and I have that burning right now. And my sister got it for me, which she just reminded me to tell you behind the camera. So the next thing I have is this little Phantom of the Opera mirror badge, which I got when we went to see Phantom of the Opera. You'll see that pretty much, I think all the stuff I got is on my bookshelf or this side of the room, but I think this is really nice. I did wear it, but then I got scared I was going to lose it, so now I just keep it on my bookshelf. Again, the same ballerina book stopper thing, I don't know what I called it before, but this one's literally hanging off because I have too many books. So anyway, these are mainly books I have read or started to read. I definitely loved this book. This is Girl Interrupted. So this is, I think this was in my old room, and Nanny got it for us because we have the saying, love you more than you love me, and so she got it us because it says love you more. Behind that I have this candle, which is candy cane, which is why it's hidden because it's not Christmas anymore. But it literally smells just like candy canes. It's basically just sugar. But yeah, I also made this into wax melts. Behind that I just have this hanging plant, which I was gonna put somewhere else but I couldn't find anywhere, so I just ended up keeping it there. I just never moved. I've not even taken the like wire out of it yet. On this shelf, this is I'm calling it my musical shelf, so hopefully when I go to more musicals I can make it bigger. But at the minute I have this bag from Phantom of the Opera. So this was 50p and it's paper. A paper bag for 50p, Jesus. But I think it's really cute, so I'm just keeping it there so it doesn't get like crushed or anything. And then in front of that I have this Hamilton book that we got for either Christmas or our birthday. And it's really interesting. It's got like costume designs and like set designs and all that sort of stuff, and I'm really enjoying reading that. Yeah, so that's fun. Then I have my Phantom of the Opera programme, which also has some really cool facts in it. It's like full. There it is. So this is the page full of facts. Stuff like how many diamonds are on the chandelier, and that the Phantom's boat is remote controlled and all that sort of stuff, and how many candles there are and how much fabric's used and all that sort of stuff, so I find that really interesting. I also really like the front cover, and then the back cover is really nice as well, even though it's dead plain, but I like it plain. In front of them I have my 2 Phantom of the Opera DVDs. So this is the 25th anniversary, which is my favourite variation that I've seen, because I've seen the movie, this, and now I've seen it in live action. It was amazing live action, but I love this one because it's bigger, like there's more people in the production, and obviously it was the 25th anniversary, so they made it bigger and better, and also the casting in this is perfect because Sierra Boggess and Ramin Karimloo are the best Phantom and Christine that I've seen. Anyway, moving on. Then I have Love Never Dies, which is actually the Phantom of the Opera sequel, and my nan bought this for me and my sister out of the blue after we went to see it in person. But I've already seen it, but I keep it here because I think it's really cool. This is actually the Australian company who performed this, and it wasn't the original company. If it was the original company, it would be Sierra and Ramin Karimloo again, which would have been amazing. But here I have this little, I don't know, vase pottery piece. I got, I think, 3 of these at TK Maxx for 99p each, which is actually really good. But I think they're dead cute. The plan was to put some little plants in here, but I haven't actually done that yet because I kind of like it how it is. Okay, so moving on, I have my wardrobes, which are the exact same from my previous room tour, but we changed the doorknobs because in my last one they were zebra, so we just made them this like cracked marble effect in a way, but I think they look a lot nicer than my old ones. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Inside my wardrobe, this is my main wardrobe, so this is like my everyday clothes. It's literally tops and shorts that are in here, but I keep my winter stuff in here as well, and my summer stuff, they're all the same, because I don't actually have as many clothes. Like, I don't have the amount of clothes where you need to swap and change them. So obviously you can see like jumpers and then like just tops, and then at the bottom I keep shoes. These aren't my main shoes. My main shoes are downstairs, but if I were ever to go like out, I'd wear these, and then like if I were to go to the gym, then I'd wear my trainers, and I have some sandals from when we went to the Dominican. Moving on to my middle wardrobe, this is definitely my random wardrobe. It's literally, there's no organisation to it. Well, there is, but there isn't. So here I have my long bottoms, so jeans and joggers. At the very bottom I have belts because I have no idea how you're supposed to store belts, because however you try to make them look neat, they just completely unravel and it just doesn't look good at all. On this shelf, this one's my most random shelf, so I have some like some hair elastics, perfume that I got for my birthday, and then more perfume. At the back I have alcohol that I got for my 18th, which I still haven't had, and it's been months. This stuff at the front here is stuff that I need to put in my memory box in the loft, but I just haven't had time to do that yet, and also it's like deep in the loft and it's really hard to get to, so I think I'm going to do that once I get more stuff I need to put in there. And then I just have my Phantom of the Opera water bottle, which is really cool. So it's completely black, but it's matte, and then they put the Phantom mask as a shine, which I think is really effective because it's really like low key. I think it looks a lot better than other like merchandise that you could have gotten. Like at the back I have a bunch of photos that I need to organise into photo albums that I need to buy because my old photo albums broke, so I need to get like 100 photo albums just for like to organise. On this shelf I have my skincare and hair care. At the back I have my hair dryers and hair straighteners and all that sort of jazz. Here's just a random box of lipstick that I found literally like 2 days ago. It was really deep in there and I just found it. And this is a hair mask. And then back here I have some scrapbooks. So one of them's a travel scrapbook. One of them was gifted to me for my 18th by my grandma, which I'm going to fill with every time I go clubbing and drinking since I turned 18, which I need to make. And then the last one is one that my sister made. So this little one's the one that my sister made. It's just full of like memories of when we were little and everything, and she left it unfinished for this year. So yeah, and then on the front here I have a 4-leaf clover that I found. I found a 4-leaf clover. I'm very proud of myself. So I made it into a sticker using sellotape, and I just keep it on there because I think it looks nice and it's really cute to have on there and everything. And she got it for us for our 18th, and she planned for me to take it to uni. And shelf is very, very unorganised. So at the back I have this massive teddy that my mate's got us, and then I have just some picture frames that I want to keep but wouldn't go in my room anywhere, like they didn't fit, so I just keep them up there. And then I also have my GCSE results, which were all good. I was proud of them. I have a woolly hat obsession, so I have a lot of woolly hats. And then here I have 2 sets of gloves. These are the ones I got for my 18th that I use for work. I just have normal gloves, but I don't work at Krispy Kreme anymore, so I just keep them up there until I find a new job. This end wardrobe, I call it my going out wardrobe, but it isn't really. Well, it is, but it's not. So I have a random bag down there and a pillowcase that I destroyed for my photography A-level, so I'll keep that down there, out of sight, out of mind. I have a lot of jumpers, so let's go this side. So this jumper is when I went to Wimbledon and Harry Potter World with high school, in 2018 apparently. This is when I went to Wimbledon and Thorpe Park with high school in 2019. They gave us jumpers every time, which I found good. And then this was my 2020 Leavers hoodie. It just has, because we were such a small school, every number has every single name in it and it's all the same. Most of the rest of this is going out stuff. Up here I have my pyjamas and this really fluffy jumper, which I'm definitely going to take to uni just for like chilling out and everything. But yeah, that's that wardrobe. This is my bedside table. So I have a picture of my nan and granddad and my sister and me when we were like, we had to be like 12. That's what I was gonna say. And then I have these little coasters which are really cute. They're just like woven, but they came curved up, so I had to like flatten them down and it took ages. Not all of them are flat, but this one is, so I just keep it by my bedside table so that my cup doesn't fall or anything. And then I have both my pairs of glasses. These ones are for reading, which is really embarrassing, and then these ones are just because I'm blind and I can't see in the distance, so I have 2 pairs of glasses. I have this book that I am currently reading. I started it on holiday and I've got 40 pages left. On this shelf I have 2 pop figures, so Captain Jack Sparrow because he's hilarious, and then I have Bellatrix Lestrange because I applied to be her relative's younger version in Fantastic Beasts, and they put me through because of my hair, but then I wasn't the right ethnicity, so they said, yeah, maybe you're not the right person. And then back here I have some really random books. So I haven't read any of these. I started Pretty Little Liars, obviously when Pretty Little Liars was like a big thing, and then I have this This Is America book, which goes through like loads of different stuff, like meanings and everything, and history behind it, and why he chose to portray stuff in certain ways, and like the religious meaning and ethnic meaning and all that sort of stuff, which helped for my GCSE drama piece, because I was originally going to do, because this was one of the stimulus we had to choose from, which I really wanted to do a piece on, but then the group I was in decided not to, which really annoyed me. I was in a pair, not going to mention who it was. So we ended up doing something else, but this was really interesting to read and I recommend. So on my bottom shelf I keep this Hungry Students cookbook that my parents got us because we're starting to practice cooking for uni. And then I have All the Bright Places, which is from the same author as this one. I started this in the first lockdown, and then I went to college and I was like, oh well, I'm not going to read this because I need to focus on my college stuff, and I'm going to start it again once I finish this one. Then I have my hard drive, which I keep all of my photos on, because Alex gave me a fear of Snapchat undownloading itself. Like apps sometimes do, they sometimes go bust and they just stop, and then I'll lose all my memories. So I got this hard drive to store all my memories on, and I'm still uploading them, and I've got about another 3 years to do in order to catch up, which is taking ages. And I just have my iPad and my laptop, and I decorated my laptop cover. So I have another 4-leaf clover that I found. It was a really good month for me before A levels. I found 2 4-leaf clovers, and I really got into Sierra's light lessons. So I have a One Division sticker, some other random stickers, a Clueless sticker. I bought these ones from Athletics Palace. This one was online, and obviously I found that. Next we have this wall. So this is my main decorated wall for obvious reasons, but we were originally gonna have it just this photo above my bed, but my mum got the frame too big, so it doesn't fit above my bed because it goes slightly behind this thing. So we moved it here because I really liked it, and this is basically what I based my aesthetic of my room off of. So we moved it here, and then we bought these ones to fill the very big space that I would have had. So these two and that end one are in a set. So I think they're really cool, like prints, because they're just, I don't know, they just fit the room really well, like the aesthetic and everything, and they're just really low-key and like plain, which I like. Then we got this one to replace the bigger one, but this one also came in a set, which the other one is on my bookshelf. I like it because it's a bit more yellow than this one, because this one, it looked really yellow on the website, and then it wasn't, it was like orange when it came. Anyway, so for my bed we have quite a few different duvets that we have. At the moment I have this circle one, which is to go with this, which is really cute, but it's a double-sided one with this pattern, but I never have it on this one because I think it's too yellow, and I didn't want my whole room to become yellow, but it did, so I just keep on this to be a bit more low-key, so I don't look like a psychopath who's obsessed with yellow. And then I have this teddy, which I've had since I was born, and yeah, I'm never going to get rid of her, never, can't do it, I refuse to. Next we have this shelf. This is the main thing that I fell in love with when deciding my furniture. So it was this and my desk that I fell in love with. So it's like a ladder shelf, which I think is really, really cute. At the top I have my 2 speakers for my CD player, and then I just got this probably from Primark, but I think it fits really, really well. So on my second shelf I have this vanilla scented candle, which smells amazing, but it's my favourite one, so I'm trying not to use loads of it, so I keep it there. And then I just have this from Primark, again, probably. And then this candle was gifted to us from my mum's friend, or maybe it was my mum and then she gave us some spares, I can't remember. My mum knew it. Anyway, this one's scented salted caramel, but I refuse, because it's a really expensive one, it's really posh, I refuse to use it. But sometimes when I'm trying to get to sleep, I just get like a waft of scented caramel, and then I get hungry, and then I get awake, so then I'm wide awake and I can't go back to sleep. But I think it's really, really cute and it really fits my room. Shelf, I just keep the other two pottery pieces from TK Maxx. I think they look really nice on this shelf. And underneath are two coasters that I'm trying to flatten out. So I keep them there so that they can get flat. This one's pretty much there, but this one's still a bit high. So as you can see, I've also decorated with some fake vines, which I think looks cute. I didn't want to put too many of these around my room because it would get a bit ridiculous, then it would look really weird. So on this shelf, my second to last one, I have my CD player, but it was really annoying because the speakers didn't fit on the same shelf, so I put them on the top shelf because I think it looks a lot, like, really cute. So I have my CD player, I have this little, what are we calling it, like,
ornament.
Yeah, it's an ornament. It's of a little yellow house, and we got this when we went to a wedding in Greece, just before lockdown. So for my CDs, I have, you can see where the obsessions began. So I have all of them are Shakira, then I have two Billie Eilish, then I have Katy Perry, Greatest Showman, and Dua Lipa. I actually really like CDs. I have this little jar. It's really cute. It's literally just like a jam jar, but I keep some pegs in it for my photo thing, whatever it is, which my best mate Alex bought me because she knew we were decorating my room. So I had to buy these because she just gave me all the pegs in the bottom of the bag just loose. So I bought this, and I think it's really cute because it's gold and it goes with my room. Behind that I have my money jar. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm not having people steal my money.
It's pretty empty, to be fair.
Yeah, there's nothing in it, so there's no money to steal. Shelf. This is where all my photos are, pretty much. It's really, really crowded. This one is...
That's from Sharon and Ian.
Yeah, it was gifted to us for Sharon and Ian. But I don't actually have a photo in it yet because we were going to go out on the 24th of June when everyone finished A-levels. We were going to go out for this massive celebration. All of my mates, everyone was coming. I was going to get a massive group photo to put in there.
But it didn't happen.
But then everyone cancelled it. It just ended up being me, Izzy Wilson and Alex, who we always go out. It's always us three. So I'm going to have to wait. I might get one
On the 18th.
On the 18th, yeah. And then I have this hello, which was probably gifted to me, but it works really well, and it's the exact same colour as this, which we didn't even plan, it just happened to be. I have this picture that was gifted to us from Erin and Lauren for uni. At the back I have a picture of me and Alex, which is the exact same one that's up there. At the back of this, which is really, really hidden, I have this picture, which I actually really like this picture. This is when we went to Wimbledon the second time, because this is when all of my mates were there, except I don't talk to any of them anymore except for Izzy Wilson. But I like the picture and I think it's really cool. It's like not many people can say they went to Wimbledon twice, so I keep it there as a little brag. And then right at the back I have a certificate, and I read the certificate and it's not saying we like held the torch. It's when we made the thing.
Oh, and it was a world record. Right.
It says world record broken, and how it was like presented when the Olympics was held here in like 2012. We made this massive poster, which is probably on YouTube somewhere, and
we got in the news and everything.
Yeah, we got in the news, and we broke a world record. It wasn't just us; it was with our brownies unit, so we were really, really young. But it was curving around our playground, which is actually quite big, and we presented it at the torch ceremony, torch came through Salford Quays, we were all holding it, like cheering and everything, and me and a few other of the brownies got to go to the front and be
Get
interviewed
interviewed.
for the news, so that was really, really cool. Moving on to this wall. So this wall's actually a chimney. I think it's a really cool feature in my room because it's not just a square room, so it's not boring, if you know what I mean. But on here, I have this, I don't know, like picture. It was gifted to me by Alex because she knew I was decorating my room and she knew the style I wanted it and everything, so she got me this. But I literally updated this last night and I still need to update it because my friendship group has really changed. So I have this Together at a Distance Sierra Boreas. It is advertising when I got the light lessons, but it's cool, so I'm keeping it there. And then here I have my mates when we went. I don't even know why we went shopping. We just did. And then this is my main friendship group. We have a group chat called Ellenbrook. We've literally been friends since we were 3. So yeah, this one and this one is the same group, but they're the best photos we had because we just don't take photos. So here, this is my college group when we were big. We don't talk to half these people anymore. Various fallings out and other stuff. But I think it's really cool. I think it's cute. This is the same picture as what was down there. I don't know why I have it twice, but I do. So I put it on there because me and Alex, it's like tradition to get this photo of her on my back. I don't know why. I have this one of me and Anna and Lauren, which was very, very hard to find because they don't take photos. This one was for our 16th, just before COVID. We went to Mai Tai and it was very, very nice. And this one is from Sierra's light lessons, and I don't want to get rid of it. It has a signature on the back. She didn't sign it, but it's printed. But it has a signature on the back, and I don't want to get rid of it, but I don't know where else to store it, so it goes on there. So I like how it breaks up all the photos, so it's not just photos. Anyway, so here I have this little basket. Well, it's not a little basket, it's a big basket. This is where I keep my bedding. So I do have top sheets and pillows that I usually put on my bed, but at the minute I don't. I like the way they look in here, but if I were to, this would be the main piece because it's exactly like the photo. So I do like it when they're on there, but it's such a faff when you're really tired because it's just a faff to like get it on and off. And then I have my ultra long water bottle, which is a lifesaver, and I will be definitely taking this to uni. So moving past my window which sees into the garden, I have my desk, which is really cool. You can actually move this so that it folds in, but I like the way it looks like this, and also like there's no space to fold it in. So I have again another coaster. I have this chair which I've had since my old room, I think. On the chair I have this pillow that my grandma got me for Christmas this year. It's got a little bee on it. It's really, really cute. I have a purse that matches. Yeah, she got it me for Christmas. I think it's really comfy. On the chair I have this little rug. I keep it on here because people pull it by the pom-poms, but then that pulls all pom-poms apart. My granddad actually made this for us for Christmas, so it's really, really special. So I keep it on my chair to be safe because I don't want to wreck it. But my grandma made it for us as like a sensory rug to mess with while we're doing our work so that we don't get distracted and everything. So yeah, it's really cute and it fits perfectly under my desk. She like measured my desk and everything. This is where I do like all my work, obviously, and I really like the fact that it's right at my window because it's just nice to work at your window. But on my windowsill I have this really awkward little like section, but on here I have this little lucky elf that we got when we went, I don't even know where we went, we were somewhere.
It was Cornwall.
Cornwall with our grandma. So I just keep that little lucky elf there because it just fits. It's really cute. Anyway, so moving on this way, I have, this is my main pen pot. Obviously it has a little C on it.
It used to be a candle.
Oh yeah, it did used to be a candle, forgot about that. And then I have this one which is a mug that I think my grandma got it me
For
for
Christmas.
Christmas, to match the bee theme. This is just full of all my coloured pens. I found these all around my room. Like, it took me ages, but when I found them all, they look really cute there. These paper clips and this usually live in here, but that's currently holding wax melts. So yeah, I have my AirPods, hand sanitizer, and then I have my wax melt, which has currently got the vanilla frosting scent on, which I will be taking to uni, and I really like it because it fits really well. I think my uncle got me that on my mum's side. So moving over this way, I have this lamp, which is really cool because you can change the brightness, and it's also got a phone charging, and then you can change the colour of the light, and then you can also set it on a timer and everything, which is really useful because I can't read in white light because my head hurts. Then I have these glasses that say "Kiss Me" for when I go clubbing. Self-explanatory. And then at the end of the desk I have my printer, which I share with my sister. So on these walls, I have some picture frames. So this one's
Sunflowers.
this one is very old. I know it's very old because it used to be in the conservatory, but it fits really well because of the sunflowers. It's like the yellow circle again. So my parents let me have it because also it didn't really fit the conservatory once we got the new sofas and the new pillows. This wall I have 2 line work from of ballerinas. I really like the style of these. I really like how they're dead simple, but like they show the really nice message, and I think they're really pretty. I like how I didn't, because my dad was like, "Are you sure you don't want them at the same level?" I was like, no, I want them like this because it fills the space more, and I'm really glad I did because I think it looks really, really cute, and I love the line work. So I have this shelf which I don't actually keep anything on, and it has all my plugs there for my desk, which cupboard. This one's very, very random. So the top shelf is like notebooks and flashcards that I didn't use for A-levels, and then I have this table fan, which is a lifesaver when it's summer, and my old pencil cases and hole punches and stuff. On this one, this is a bit more random. So I have this hot chocolate that I got for Christmas or my birthday from my grandma, because she got us the hot chocolate maker for it. And then I have various different candles that I've turned into wax melts, sat on a wax melt mould. The hot chocolate, I have a bowl that we got for our birthday, which I'm saving for uni because it's like a self-love bowl. Behind my wax melts is just stuff for the printer, like ink and the instructions and everything. This cupboard, this one's a bit more organised. So this is really sad. This is the bag and the shoes that I was going to wear to prom, and obviously we didn't have a prom, so I didn't use them until about a year ago when my aunt got married. So yeah, but that's really sad that I didn't get a prom. And then I have this bag. This bag's full of like loose wires and hand warmers and stuff like that, stuff that I like electric. I just keep them in there to be a bit more organised. This is my camera that my dad got me for my A-levels. It really, really helped having a camera of my own, because then I didn't have to, I could do a shoot over the weekend, because in college, if you didn't have a camera, you had to basically rent one out, and you weren't allowed to take it on Fridays or the weekends, for obvious reasons. But yeah, so that was really, really useful. Under that I have a lot of paper for the printer, which we are constantly buying more for. Headphones that I literally never use, and I can't remember how to pair it to my phone. And then I have this Polaroid printer, which I need to buy some more film for, so that I can print photos from my phone, just for like days when I don't want to take my camera out so that it doesn't get broken. And then behind that I have my Polaroid camera. It's the blue one that was probably in my old room. In this tin, I think it's a really, really pretty tin. I really like it. I stole it from probably the garage, and it had this thing in it, so I was like, I'll be having that. Anyway, it's full of Polaroids, and I aim to fill it all the way because that's cool. Like, so moving on, I have my massive cabinet. This is probably the stuff you see most in my room because I film there when I'm on my own. So on here I have this fake plant, probably from Primark. If it's an ornament, it's probably from Primark. So I have this fake plant. I like it because the brown matches my room. And then I have this Daisy perfume that's empty that my mum had and she gave it to me for decoration because I really like Daisy perfume. So here I have another line work. I like it how it looks sat on my cabinet rather than up on the wall because it fills the space on the cabinet and on the wall at the same time, and I don't have to buy more stuff to fill it. I like how plain it looks and minimal. And then over here I have another ornament. I think this one was actually from not TK Maxx but HomeSense. I think I found it in HomeSense and it's really cool. It spins and everything, all the different parts spin on their own. But yeah, I'll just keep that like that because it works, and it's circles. There's a lot of circles in my room if you haven't guessed. So on this shelf I have two books. So I have a photographer's pocketbook, which I have Spook's Curse, which we got when we were studying it in year 6. Then on here I just have this little Greek head. I can't remember. I was looking for ages and I found it on Amazon. And then my nan got it for me for Christmas before I could buy it. But yeah, I think it's really, really cute. Yeah, it's just for decoration. It looks really good. So on this one, it's literally really plain. I just have another one of these pottery pieces. I think it fits really, really well. I was going to put some plants in here, but then I didn't like the way it looked, so I didn't. But yeah, 99p from TK Maxx. On this shelf, I have this hat which I bought in 2012. Well, probably that I never wear, but it fits really well in this shelf, and it's brown so it goes, and full of gym stuff. I've organised it in boxes, so I've got bikinis, socks, and these two are gym stuff. This is bras and leggings. It is full of bags, and it keeps breaking. The side, the front of the drawer keeps coming off, but it's literally just full of bags. I have no idea how you're supposed to neatly store bags. In this cupboard, this is pretty random actually. So I have a watch that, does it work? No, it doesn't work anymore, and it doesn't even fit anymore. I think we have the links for it somewhere to make it bigger, so I can take it to uni and stuff. But it's really nice. It's little diamonds inside. Then in here I have this really nice bracelet, and all the little hearts are aquamarine because that's our birthstone, and they're little hearts and everything. But the clasp doesn't quite work, so I don't wear it out. And even if I did wear it out, I would only wear it on special occasions because it's really valuable. Anyway, I have my house keys. I just store them there when I'm not using them. These are my sunglasses, which broke on holiday, which I'm really angry at. This is my purse that my grandma got me, which is the bee again, and then there's a bee on the other side. It's really, really cute. Okay. On this shelf, I have 2 paper organisers which are full of scrapbook stuff. So every time we do the scrapbook, we bring these out to decorate the pages with and everything. And then underneath here, I just have some coloured pencils that I never use. I don't know why I still have them. Here we have my mirror. On my mirror, I have my Light Lessons by Ciara, which are in a really, really cute bag, which was designed. I think it was designed by someone who was pregnant, who was just friends with, which I think is so cute. I haven't actually done my Light Lessons today. Should we see which one I get? You've probably seen this 4 times in a video, but yeah. I got empathy. So on my mirror, I stuck some quotes from Ciara. This one's "Find the 4-leaf clover in the moment that you are in," and it's based on the fully present light lesson. So I do the same 3-leaf clover, even though it says 4-leaf clover, but she says something along the lines of you have to be fully present with all the 3-leaf clovers in order to find the 4-leaf clover, which I thought was really, really clever, so I just keep a little 3-leaf clover on there to remind me. This one is, if you're a fan of Ciara, you'll know this. It's "You are enough, you're so enough, it's unbelievable how enough you are," which I just think is really smart. Do you not think? In here I have the light lesson of Lightworker, which came as a little sample when I ordered my light lessons. Mirror opens. So inside these are all my rings, and I aim to fill this. Then here I keep some claw clips because I think it looks good there, and it's just easier to store them like that. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. This is the basic makeup I use. These are some brushes that I barely use because I'm going to wait until my other ones get really destroyed before I start using these. This is some like lip gloss and some other stuff I use. And I keep scrunchies on there because I don't know what else to keep on there, and I don't know where else to store my scrunchies. These are all some frizzies. Here I have another ring that doesn't actually fit in one of these, so just keep it down there. Then I have some perfume by Shakira, and then 2 perfumes by Katy Perry. Then I have some more scrunchies that didn't fit on there. I just like stuffed them in there because I don't use scrunchies that much anymore. Some powder, highlight, and then the one behind it is eyeshadow. This is blush / highlight, and then this is bronzer. I barely use that. And then I have 2 more Katy Perry perfumes. You can see I had an obsession. This is some finishing spray setting spray that's really run out, but I need to get some more, so I just keep it in there so I don't forget to buy some more, even though I keep forgetting. Makeup brush. This is just full of makeup brushes and face cleaning stuff. This is lip scrub, and then underneath it's lip balm, and then this is all lip balm, and then there's one nail varnish below it. In here I keep another claw clip that didn't fit on the shelf, and another clip which I need to figure out how to use because it's really confusing. And then in here I keep all my bracelets and bangles and stuff. I don't have many, but yeah. And then on my door, I keep necklaces, but this section down is where the necklaces are supposed to be. And in this section, all these are for earrings, which I think is pointless because no one has that many earrings anyway. But I don't even have my ears pierced, so I use it for more necklaces, which it just saves space. So below my mirror, I'm just on my floor. I'm keeping all of the scrapbooks that me and my sister have made. There's 5. There's 5.
We're on our 5th. We've just started off.
Yeah, we've started our 5th, which is the top one. But they're so heavy. Done with films and TV shows either that we've seen and enjoyed, or that we haven't seen yet and want to watch. But yeah. So that's it for the video. I'm sorry it's taken so long. I finally got my room how I like it. I used to have a mannequin that I really didn't like. That was my sister's. I hope you enjoyed, and like, comment and subscribe, and comment any video ideas that you want to see in the future. Amy is going to do her room tour, but yeah.